At times when you come into areas like this, the cycle with these deer usually repeats itself every year. Uh, it might change by a few days, a few weeks, who knows. But sometimes I like to get into these spots and force it a little bit by activating some of these scrapes. I specifically look for a lot of the community scrapes and then scout my way out from those community scrapes, figure out how these deer are moving. Right now, I'm on a good trail. We're heading over towards where that community scrape was 7 months ago. Got some fresh poopy right there. Just spider webbed trails right here. It's a big open patch right here. Over here to the east, we got a bunch of bedding. Come into this tree right here, and you can already see it's a big circle around that tree. This is the community scrape I was talking about. It looks like they're still using it. So what I'm gonna do is freshen up this scrape. Now I'm gonna hang a cell camera. I've never used a cell camera because it's very rare that I have enough service to do that. I've been using SD cameras. I've already got two in another location where I have some nice bucks on camera. I'm gonna go ahead and get a cell camera put in here. Not quite sure where I want to put it yet. Now I'm only putting this camera in to see what deer are in here. See if we got any nice bucks in this area, which I'm sure we do. Let's see how much service we have here. Should have at least one or two bars in this particular area. I don't know if it's going to be enough. We're going to set this up. We're going to be about 15 yards away from that community scrape. Put it up high enough because we're going on a small incline, but good trail coming right down through here. When these deer come in to hit this scrape, they're walking down the edge of this water runoff, circling around, hitting that scrape, probably heading back towards that bedding area. So I think this will be a good spot. We're using a Spy Point Flex M. It's supposed to reach out to 90 feet. We're gonna see. I'm gonna give this camera a try here. Before I turn this camera on, I'm gonna go freshen up this community scrape. Get that dirt dug up real good. For some reason, when you start digging up this dirt, puts that fresh smell in the air. Makes these deer curious, and it doesn't take long. There we got some poopy in there already. It's a couple of days old. But yeah, if I can get this dirt dug up real good, it wouldn't take long for these deer to come in and scope it out, see what's going on. It's pretty dry right here. But I'm gonna go all the way around this community scrape. Really get it opened up. Doesn't matter if you use a stick, your boot, whatever you want to use. Not all right. It's about 85 degrees today. It's pretty humid. Mosquitoes are horrible. That's why I got this long sleeve shirt on. So, all right. Got that community scrape activated. Let's go over and get this camera turned on. And then we're gonna go down and hit that pinch point at the bottom of these ridges. There we go. Cell camera is activated. It seems to be working on just 1 or 2 bars. I'm pretty impressed. So we're about 15 yards from that community scrape. I just opened it up. So we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna work our way down this waterway right here to the bottom of this pinch point. See what kind of tracks we have down there. See what happens. Pretty excited about this. Heavy trail continues down this ridge right here. Right down the top of this ridge to that pinch point. So we got a spider web of trails in here. It's right up past that camera. Continues up that ridge. And then the trail also splits off and goes over to that bedding. And I know up on the top of that bedding there's a bunch of trails in and out of that with the deer traveling in and out and coming down this saddle over here. Here we are. We're down at this pinch point, and you can see these ridges real good. Just came off this ridge. It's a freshwater spring. Another ridge. Over here's a freshwater spring. Another ridge. And they all funnel together right here in this little open area. When bow season starts and some of the surrounding areas get a little bit of hunting pressure, that deer really start using these waterways right here and funnel down these pinch points. Just walk right down the edge of these freshwater springs. Let's go over here and see if there's some tracks over there. Oh yeah, right there's some tracks. It's real easy for these deer to walk right down through there. And if you're sitting up on the top of a ridge there, on the back side or up on that flat spot I just came from, you never see these deer. Oh yeah, you can see the fresh tracks in this marshy spot right here where it's just mud. There's the other freshwater spring right down between these two ridges. We'll just come right down through there. Got a bunch of white oaks and a bunch of red oaks right here. Down along the edge of this ridge, it goes for a couple 100 yards. I think this is a pretty good ambush spot. A couple more tracks. Bunch more tracks in there. All right. So this is another public land spot I'll keep my eyes on. See if we get any pictures or photos of some bucks up there on the top side. And I don't plan on hunting up on that top side where the camera is. I just want to know if there's any bucks in here, so I know where to set up, and most likely set up down here in this pinch point. All right,